Snuggle.
Get closer to you?
Yeah. And the camera's on, and now I gotta itch my nose and cough and do all those things that you don't normally have to do. But welcome back to the channel, guys. Today's been a weird day. Like, the universe doesn't want me to make money by putting nails in my tire for DoorDash, but then I come home and boom.
Who saved the day, though?
She came to my rescue, and she took me to Goodwill while the tire was being fixed, and I got you a little gift.
Did you?
Yeah.
What is it?
Oh.
Mine!
But guys, this is a really torn up book, but it really... You took the sticker? Oh no, it says, "Don't freak. This book is supposed to look worn and torn." It's a freaking cool ass Stranger Things. So it's just a little 5-minute Goodwill trip we made. But we dug back in time to 2022, pulled an episode out from the archives, and man, those good old days of when it was
Cheaper?
This felt easier. Now it's hard.
It's not hard.
And we have an awesome and exciting update on the comic books that you saw last week.
That just happened. Just happened.
Stick around.
Yeah.
Because you're going to see more of me and less of her.
Yeah. Wah, wah, wah.
Alright, good morning. Just waking up. My rock star's over there somewhere. Alright, yep, I'm still in my pajamas. This is my bed here. Had a hell of a day yesterday. $328 in sales. We'll go over some of those here in a bit. And then did my afternoon DoorDash, which kicked me into my Goodwill hunting territory, and picked up a nice haul. Rocco wants to say hi. Okay. Got a lot of listing to do, cleaning up to do. So I got a lot of work to do and wanted to get this haul video done. I called Reckless, told him some of my stories of good finds, and he then told me that on his birthday he had his car stolen with about 5 orders in the seat, or back seat, that he was scheduled to ship out, and that's why we call him Reckless. But he's doing fine, he's in good spirit. He says he's had worse happen to him before, and he just wants to get out there and get to selling. Alright, so the first thing we picked up is a Wild Adventure Mini Golf new in box. I picked this up at a local thrift store called Desiree Industries. It is a huge hit and miss, but when I hit good. If I miss, no big deal, because there's a Goodwill right next door, right down the street. Picked this up for $10, and this easily goes for, on eBay, for $65 plus. These TV plug-and-plays do alright. You know, I have some Star Wars, some SpongeBob. You see them, if you can pick them up for cheap, lot them together, you can always make money on those TV plug-and-plays from the mid-2000s. My first Goodwill that I went to, I found a Snow White dock in box. Didn't pay too much attention to it because I just naturally saw in box Disney stuff and picked it up for $2. No, it was $4.49. Found out this is a 1992 in box, so this is all over the place. People are trying to sell this for $100. People are trying to sell it for $40. So we'll see what we can get. Box is in pretty good condition. It looked newer to me, which why it fooled me because of the box. Typically, 1992 box is going to have an extensive wear to it. This looks really good, almost like it just came off the retail shelf. So we'll see what we can get for that. Cobra Tango Cash over the top Demolition Man. I mean, 80s, 90s goodness. $2. Remember you go to Blockbuster and spend an hour and you walk out of there with something like this for like $5 to $10? Yeah. So now I own it for $2. Picked up this Build-A-Bear Eevee. I don't see too many Pokemon Build-A-Bears. It's got a Girl Scout, what? You want to play with this? My dog seems to like this. What? What? Get him.
Rocco, is that your girlfriend? Is that your girlfriend?
And yeah, I don't know what it goes for, but anytime you find a Pokemon Build-A-Bear, and the Eevee voice box still works. It's not super loud. So I got this for $3.49, 20% off. That takes care of crate number 1. Crate number 2, $1.49 Care Bear 2012. I'll clean these up, lot them together as I grab them, and obviously sell these. Those aren't bad pickups. I sell those. This was interesting. I didn't even see what it was. I just saw the Harry Potter tag. It's 15 pounds. So somebody brought this over from the Harry Potter store over in England somewhere. So we got this for $1.49. Check out listings and probably pop this around 15 to 20. And anytime you see this guy, because he can do this. So Kermit was $2.49. It's the Disney Parks version. Yeah, he doesn't have the Velcro. I was kind of hoping, but he does make a good sitting Kermit. And that's all frogs do, right? I gotta clean him up a little bit. He's kind of like got some loose threads here. Don't know if I want to keep him yet. Clean up his eyeballs, but yeah, I'm a Kermit fan, as you can see. That is the 3-foot applause vintage Kermit too, by the way. Oh, you want this too? You want some of this? You want this? Oh my goodness. He thinks it's playtime. Good. What you smell? Alright, so I went to the one Goodwill, and these are the only 2 things I could find. Fortunately, they overpriced this at $19.49. So I got this for free, got about $1.50 off for her. This is going in my collection. Horrible sculpt. I've seen these before, but I finally found her in the wild. You can't deny that they paid more attention to her chest than her face. Box condition was great. I looked on eBay. Yeah, I could have bought one for $10, but I would have had to pay $9 shipping, so I'm right back there. I broke even. So I'm not terribly upset with this purchase, although my wife is. This is a Dark Knight Rises. He's got his cape. You can move his cape, make it look like he's flying. I like this. Doesn't go for too much. Got him for $2.49 minus 20% off. Yeah, he might be a display. We'll see. I'm not a huge Batman, but I do like Batman. I mean, there's no denying. A good Batman, Christian Bale Batman, Michael Keaton Batman, and if I missed anybody else, that's because I really didn't like them as Batman. So this is a Christian Bale Batman. $2.49. All right. Fortnite. Dun, dun, dun. I don't get it, but the kids do. So anytime I pick these up, I just lot them together and off they go. Surprised that the kids even kept this in the box, and they probably got in trouble, and the mom's like, I'm throwing these away. Super huge hat day for me. Like, I sell hats. I like hats. I should be wearing one right now, but I'm not. Picked up sick New Era hats. Let's go over some of them. San Diego. That is clean. That gold lettering. That gold background, so black, white, and gold. I picked these up for $4 or $5, so I got this for under $4. I'm in it for probably $3.74. And I got another San Diego hat. As you can see, it just says 619 and the San Diego on the back. So just a cool, slick, minimal New Era hat, fitted. I always like to fit it over snapback, but I will take snapback if they're in good condition. A Famous Stars, New Era, clean. Fitted. It's got the red brim underneath. It's got the red pinstripes on it. Again, this $3.49, so I'm in it for $2 and some cents. Sell this for, 15 to 20. This sick LA Cityscape baseball hat has a cityscape on it, and LA Dodgers, and genuine merchandise New Era hat that is clean. I won't even have to do much cleaning to these. They don't look like they were worn. Another LA sick hat. Can't believe I got all these. There are 2 Goodwills. I got 2 at one and 4 at the other. LA Splatter Paint New Era Blue, $4.49, 20% off, fitted, and they still kept the sticker on the brim. Again, doesn't even look like it was worn, but the tags are off, so I have to sell it as pre-owned. This one is new brand called, to me, Mitchell & Ness. Seem to sell pretty well. I checked them out on eBay. They have a good following. Mitchell & Ness, cardboard brim guard that says Mitchell & Ness on it. Has a sticker on the front. I can sell this as new without tag. Denver Nuggets, this blue. We'll see what this goes for. I'm not too sure, but I'm always aiming for $15 to $20. Picked up this concert hat. Chris Young, maybe you heard of him if you listen to country. Just looking for a good country hat, but that's a little too splashy for me in the bag. Guitar with wings. Alright, so here comes the interesting part. So I went to another Goodwill. I found this Monster High doll case. It's missing the mirror and the lights right here where it would go. The handle still works. Obviously staining here at the bottom, but this is really nice. The little puffy artwork of Monster High is still in really good condition. And I got this for $2. So this will go, actually today I'm doing a Monster High lot. I gotta go through a bunch of furniture. Yeah, the dolls are really scarce, which brings me to this find yesterday. So I don't do a lot of Cabbage Patch dolls, but I got 3 Cabbage Patch dolls. They all have their shoes. They all have their original clothes on. I have to do a little cleaning. And while I was in the store, a lady on a scooter comes up to me and she's like, "Oh, can I see your Cabbage Patch dolls?" And I was like ready to give them to her because I thought she was going to try to get them from me, but I was like, I don't care. But she just wanted to see their faces. She just wanted to walk down memory lane, how she used to play with her Cabbage Patch dolls and how she had so many of them. But now she has a ton of Monster High dolls that she doesn't know what to do with. She used to take them to a local music store to sell, $5.49. So I got these for under $5 each. One didn't have a price, so I asked the lady who brought them out, like she was even asking like, were these good prices? I said, they're not bad. So she came back, gave me this one for $2.49 because it has a stain on the back. Got all of these Cabbage Patch dolls for about $11. But she started talking to me, asked me what I was going to do with them. I told them I'll clean them up, I'll resell them. She says, "Oh yeah, I like to resell, I just don't have a smartphone. I lose numbers in my phone." She'd go to Goodwill, find stuff, and then take them to a local music shop and then just trade them in for credit. And then she talked about her storage unit with Garbage Pail Kid stickers in it and Monster High dolls. And I said, "What are you going to do with it?" And she's like, "Well, I'll probably just start going back to the local music store." And I said, "Well, give me a call because I'll try to give you more money than the local music store." She got all excited. I had to write my number on a piece of paper because she's old school. So the older lady in the scooter followed me all around the store until I checked out and was able to grab a pen, give her my phone number and my name. So fingers crossed she calls. Not as fun as it used to be collecting. Now she wants to do some selling. Alright, that was my haul for today. I got a lot of work to do. Sorry for being in my pajamas. Not sorry for being in my pajamas, but that's the reseller's life.
Here's the interlude between the old and the new. Alright guys, I just accepted a bundle offer on Mercari for 5 lots of My Little Ponies. The list price was $320. He offered me $272, which I took, and we actually have them here. So this is going to be basically the 51 through 60. This is going to be the 61 through 69. This is going to be the 21 through 30. This one is going to be the 41 through 50. And then this one's going to be the 31 through 40. 10, 20, 30, 40. And then one of these was a 61 through 69. A little under 50. So the 61 through 69 was only 8 because I was missing 70, 71. 48 issues for $272. So guys, when you see these, pick them up, make sure they're in good condition. Alright guys, so I'm going to clue you in on a little thing that I learned with Mercari bundling, because it's not so clear, they don't have any information on it, and it kind of freaks you out when you get a bundled offer. Let's say you have 4 things listed, and they're £2 each, right? And they bundle all 4 things together, and the shipping label prints out at £4. And you're like, I listed these at £2 per listing. That makes it £8. Well, I've had this happen a couple times. I even canceled one order because it was a collectible media lot, UPS, media mail. And if media mail is wrong, post office will send it back, charge you a buttload of money to get it back, because they'll charge you like over a priority rate to send something back that was once media mail. And speaking to them, media mail isn't guaranteed to even be returned to you if something were to happen, right? I just loaded up all these comic books in one box. So they are bagged and boarded and bagged. And there is styrofoam surrounding the whole lot of these, so they're well protected. Mercari listed this as a £4 box. I guarantee you this is a 10 to 15 pound box. We have a box that is gonna get shipped at £4. Here's my handy dandy scale, which I basically use when I list, so I know all of my shipping weights are accurate. So their £4 rate is actually 12 pounds. So I'm shipping a 12-pound box in a 4-pound rate. Guys, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. It's not a secret. This has happened before. I'll let you in on my experiences. I canceled one because it was collectible media. It was media mail. They got the shipping wrong. And so I canceled it because the post office and media mail, they don't like you unless you're absolutely 100% correct, because they will upcharge you and charge you rates beyond priority shipping if you want it back. Not to reship it, if you want it back. And I said, nope, that's not mine. The customer bought it. So if the customer complains, I'll send them to you. And what they ultimately said is, they're just going to throw them away. So did I want this collectible media possibly thrown away? Yeah, I didn't want that to happen. So I went off on Mercari in an email and I said, guys, you have a whole website. You're making money off of our money. You have engineers who are designing these platforms and websites. You're investing our money and making money off of that. And yet, you guys can't count 1 plus 1 equals 2? So, guys, I had accurate weights on these. It most assuredly bundled together would be 12 pounds, as I suspected. So the response I got back was, Mercari takes care of any shipping discrepancies when it comes to bundling. They know they got it wrong, and they just let it fly. And I did this one time. So the next one came in, man, the shipping was wrong. I had 2 pounds, 2 pounds. They shipped it out, both orders, 2 pounds. No, it needed to be 4 pounds. And these boxes weren't small. They're pretty decent, right? Because Mercari's, they hammer you on dimensions, right? They charge you dimensional weight. And they got there. No issues. Nothing came back on me. Mercari ate the discrepancies if FedEx charged them. I don't know. But it got there and I got paid. So I'm hoping, just like the last one, I ship it, whatever discrepancies, those will be handled between Mercari and the shipping service. All I can say is, guys, in my past experience, I don't like doing it because nobody in their right mind would ever ship out a 12-pound box with a 4-pound label because we have common sense. But yet, those bigwigs, those smart people, those people that went to college, those people who are making bank off of our money just sitting in Mercari, for whatever reason, they can't get the little hamster in the wheel behind Mercari to count to 2 one by one. I don't get it. So, if you guys ever come up across this, a bundling offer, I don't know, they eat the cost. I don't know if they're big enough to where Federal Express doesn't even worry about it, but I'm sure they're going to get paid on this one. There's no way they're going to let a 12-pound box go at a 4-pound rate. So they're going to contact Mercari. This is probably going to be the biggest one that I've ever sent out, discrepancy-wise. The last one was only 2 pounds, and the one that I canceled before that was only 1 to 2 pounds. I reiterate, I had the correct, absolute correct weight on each one of these listings, so they had all the information they needed. That's the update from Mercari. Out of the 5 platforms, I've only sold comic books on Mercari with this current lot. That's the update. I had a bunch of watchers on eBay and 5 listings of multiple people watching on eBay didn't get their comic books. I don't know why people just insist on watching on eBay. I guarantee you 90% of the stuff I sell is watched on eBay and sold on Etsy or Mercari or whatnot or Facebook Marketplace. I don't get it, guys. I don't get it. But that's just the way it is. That's the update. That's the real world of reselling at this moment for Retro Ventures. Yeah, you know how I said it was good. It was a weird day today.
Yeah, I remember.
And then
I said, while you were editing, I kept hearing this number, 328 in sales.
Yeah, so I did 328 sales
In 2022.
In 2022, and I wasn't able to document it because I waited too long while I was editing this video.
While you were editing, I was hearing that number, and then poof.
I made 3 sales on Mercari. I'm not kidding. 3 sales on Mercari. The comic book lot you already know of, $272. Then I sold some more Sonic for $24.
And then
I sold 2 plush of Finding Nemo.
For $25.
For $25. And
totaling.
That came to
$321.
$321. How long do we wait for somebody to buy something on eBay for $7? All right, guys. New episode every Friday. Please subscribe, like, and share. Bye.